Talk to me about the Warriors. Right before we hopped on, you said, Sean and AC, everybody and their mama is going to be on the Thunder. Talk to me about the Warriors first quarter here.
Yeah, so first off, I mean, you couldn't have said it better. First off, everybody's going to be on the Thunder here that thinks they think that things are going to be easy. But whether the Warriors win this game or not, which like I'll go on record saying that I do think that they win and cover the +2.5 here. This game kind of correlates to the Thunder going to Sacramento. There, they were laying 1.5, 2.5 on the road. The whole world was on them there. No De'Aaron Fox, and ended up losing the game outright. They were down 14 to start the first quarter. You look at this spot for the Warriors here. I know no Draymond, no Steph, guys. I know who's playing and who's not playing in the games, but I don't care. It's all about the spot. I see a top tier effort coming from the Warriors to start in this game. This is a first quarter bounce back J spot. This fits my system that's done very well so far this season. They're 3-0 straight up in their last 3 first quarters at the house. They did lose those games, but they did start out well in the first quarter here as well. 4th straight home game. You're off 3 straight home losses as well. So this is a get right spot. It's a circle the wagon spot for the Warriors here. I think they'll be very focused to start this game, really from start to finish, to be perfectly honest with you. Thunder coming in off of a big tournament win as well. This is just a spot that I'm going to go against the whole world. I'll take the Warriors in the first quarter, whether you want to take them on the spread, like at +0.5 or on the money line. But I think they come out here with some fire and a juice to start this game. I'll take the Warriors to have the lead at the end of the first quarter here.
AC, how do you feel about that spot? Warriors coming in. No Draymond. He gets the 5-game suspension.
Yeah, you guys know, I mean, I look at the game very similarly to Jay. It's a big spot here for the Warriors. They've lost 4 straight. Now they don't have Draymond Green. Obviously, Steph Curry is out. But a lot of guys are going to step up. At the end of the day, it's a great system. I know Steph Curry is a great player. We know Draymond Green can really distribute the ball. He's not as good defensively, not as versatile, but the system is still the system. And you saw even after all their guys got kicked out in that game against the T-Wolves, they hung with the T-Wolves. And honestly, they had a shot there to win at the end. Anthony Edwards was just too clutch. But I agree with Jay. Like, if you were to bet this game, there's no way you're going to bet the other side. Why are you going to be on the side where 98% of the bets are going to be on, right? And it's only a short favorite like that, too. It's very, very, I would say very, it's definitely a sign to me that it's a Warriors play. I probably lean the Warriors as well. And if I lean the Warriors, I'm also going to lean the money line. So I agree with Jay there.
Yeah, it's not just 4 straight losses. It's 5 of 6 losses for the Golden State Warriors. But look at who they're taking L's to. They took an L to the Cavs in Cleveland. Then they beat the Pistons. Then they lost to the Nuggets in Denver by 3 points. They lost at home to the Cavs. Then back-to-back games to one of the best teams in the West in the Timberwolves. Now they're still at home, coming off a bunch of turmoil with Draymond and that whole situation going down. They have to be ready for this game at home in the first quarter. I agree with you, Jay and AC. This is a spot for the Golden State Warriors to show up. All right, analytics capper, talk to me. You went the stocks route, deep in the vault, steals plus blocks. Talk to me about Chris Paul.
Yeah, I know Chris Paul is going to get a lot of minutes. When he plays more than 28 minutes this season, he's hit this steals plus blocks over 1.5, 4 out of 5 times. So we know if he gets the amount of minutes and amount of usage, his quick hands, his smarts when it comes to basketball, he can still get 1 or 2 steals on you. The great thing is, like, he likes to get some of those blocks by the strips, right? So down low, the strips comes. Sometimes they consider it as blocks, sometimes they consider it steals. Either way, it's going to be part of the stock. And Chris Paul, you might want to even look at the rest of his offensive numbers, right? Because we know he's going to take more of a load there. Look at points, rebounds, assists, threes, things like that. But I think the safer play is defense, because I know he's going to be able to not only get in the passing lane, but a team like OKC that's so perimeter heavy, he's going to have ample opportunities to get 1 or 2 steals.
Jay, how you feel? I know you're not a big props guy, Jay. How do you feel about that spot though for Chris Paul?
It makes perfect sense to me. I mean, he's going to have to be the guy. He has looked old. I didn't like because they really should have won that game in the last game versus the Wolves. But I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. He's going to be the starting point guard here. He's going to get a ton of minutes. So I mean, it makes perfect sense for me here. And I hope that he comes out here and plays some good defense as well. So I'm rooting for you, AC. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and this month
it's cashing. It's cashing. That's the energy you got. That's the energy we got to have. This shit's cashing.
Yeah, this month in November, Chris Paul, 2 steals, none, 1 steal, 3 steals, then backed it up with another 3-steal game in the last out against Minnesota on that back end to close it out. So there is an opportunity for him to put it together. And AC, I'll tell you this, if he gets 2 blocks and no steals and we cash it that way, big time dinner on me. Wherever you want to go. If Chris Paul gets 2 blocks, we're going to go have a dinner, go grab a couple bottles of red and really post up and kick it. So that's a little extra added benefit. Hopefully Chris Paul comes through and gets it done in this spot.